Are murder mystery adventure games the absolute worst genre for my format? Almost definitely. If I was willing to play for 20 hours, I could muddle through, but I don't have the time for that, so I have to use a walkthrough and just follow all the commands. And in the case of Satsui no Kaisou, it's a very limited adventure game. The story is that you're Akito Kashihara, a rookie police detective, and you get a call one morning that one of your college buddies has been found dead at the bottom of a cliff. The police are assuming suicide, but with a little bit of investigation, you figure out that it must have been murder. Your boss doesn't want you on the case, so you have 3 days to figure out who killed your friend. Your friend was a game programmer who made murder mystery games, which marks the second murder mystery game in a row where we've had that as a character. The suspects are all at his workplace, PowerSoft, a dystopian nightmare of a development company where everyone lives in the office. That office is where most of the game takes place. You move from room to room, interviewing suspects, examining evidence, and trying to get to the bottom of things. Satsui no Kaisou is regarded as the most difficult of the Famicom murder mystery adventure games. Part of that is due to it being a twisty tale, but it's mainly because you're working under a time limit. Every action you take, every question you ask, every item you examine takes 3 minutes of time. You arrive at PowerSoft in the morning and have to leave in the evening. Your investigation has to be pretty efficient to get the best ending. Speaking of which, I'm not sure if it's the fact that I've read too many mysteries, or that Famicom mystery game writers aren't very good, but I always seem to pick out who the killer is immediately. And this one was no different. I'm not going to reveal the killer in this video, but I really don't think I was being a super genius to figure this one out. Of course, even if you know who killed your buddy, you still have to find evidence. As you start to uncover the truth, more murders begin occurring at the software company, like this guy crushed beneath his AV equipment as Minky Momo watches on. I can't really describe the interface in this one because it keeps changing. Menu options get added and removed all the time here. But, generally speaking, you can ask people in the room about someone, investigate things in the room, show off some evidence, try to use things, or go to another location. For some reason, in Satsui no Kaisou, the B button is select and A button is cancel, which is the reverse of most menus in a Famicom game. There were a lot of development companies on this one. MGP designed the characters and was responsible for the broad strokes of the mystery. Hyperware, which was founded by the people who made Heiankyo Alien while in college, programmed the engine. HAL did the scripting, and HAL and Hyperware were responsible for writing out most of the text. A sequel was planned, but apparently the game did not sell well on release. On the other hand, in Japan it's pretty well regarded as one of the better Famicom adventure games. One more thing about Satsui no Kaisou. The game uses a battery save. You can only save in between days though, so it feels a bit like overkill in this game. The most significant thing I noticed in the game was just the sheer quantity of topics to discuss with people. Trying to fully question everyone and explore every area will make you run out of time really fast. There's a lot of text in this game, maybe the most we've had in any Famicom game so far. But the downside here is that the game looks really primitive, and being confined to that one office that everyone lives in is really constricting. That said, I get why people remember this game. More than other adventure games so far, it feels like it's putting you in the shoes of a detective. Of the mystery adventures we've seen so far, this is the one that I would put effort into actually trying to play through.